For independent practice, today you are going to use the strategies that we have learned this week involving subtraction to solve the next two problems that you're going to see on the slide. So, what I want you to do is, you already have a copy of the problem solving plan in your math journal, and you are going to um, anchor this problem in your journal. Kylie had 173 stuffed animals, but had to get rid of some. She gave away 86. She gave away 86 of them. How many did she have left? So in your journal, you need to anchor this problem inside of your journal. You need to underline your clue words or your action words that's going to help you to decide what operation you're going to use. Underneath the problem that you anchor in your journal, this problem that you anchor in your journal, you need to sketch the problem solving plan underneath it. And make sure that in your problem solving plan, you have your information for understand. What information do you know? What is your plan? How are you going to solve it? So your plan is going to help you to solve it. And it doesn't matter what strategy you decide to use for your solve. If you want to use the standard algorithm, if you want to use a number line, if you want to sketch it, it's up to you. So we need to see how you solve it, and we need to see how you're checking it. So be careful if you're deciding to sketch it, because you need to figure out how are you going to check your work to make sure that your answer is correct. And then make sure that you write your statement in your checkbox, justifying your answer, how you got your answer. So you have two problems that we want you to practice in your math journal. This is the first problem. And here is the second problem, where it says Justin types 57 words per minute on the computer. Amber types 34 words per minute on the computer. How many more words per minute can Justin type than Amber? And again, we want you to anchor this in your math journal. Make sure that you underline. If you have a highlighter at home, I highly encourage you to get in the habit of using the highlighter to highlight your important information in your problem, as well as your action words. Now, if you do have a highlighter, keep in mind that everything in this problem does not need to be highlighted. Now, when Ms. Glad was modeling for you in the previous problems, you should have noticed that I didn't highlight everything that was in the problem, because I did not need all of that information that's in the problem. You only need to highlight important information that you can use. So for this problem here, I'm going to model it for you again. We know that Justin types 57 words per minute. Okay, that's all I'm going to highlight. And I also know that Amber types 34 words per minute. Okay, and my action words that tells me what I'm going to do or what I need to do is how many more words can Justin type than Amber. So I'm comparing Justin to Amber, and I'm not highlighting everything. I'm not going to even highlight per minute again, because I already know that that's what I'm doing. So I don't have to highlight that again. But what is very important in this last sentence is that how many more words. I know that that tells me right there that I am comparing something. And what I'm comparing is I'm trying to compare what Justin can type to what Amber can type. And I'm trying to see how many more words Justin can type than Amber. And it's showing clearly right here in the problem that Justin does type more words than Amber, but how many more words? So that's what the question wants you to solve for. And so you're going to write your important information here. What do you understand? What do you know about this problem? what what is your plan? How are you going to solve that problem? And so if you want to put here your strip diagram, you can. It's up to you what you're going to place in your plan. I encourage you to use your strip diagram because it's going to help you to see what operation you're going to use to solve your problem, and also make sure that you're checking your problem. You're going to upload a picture of your journal work to your teacher so that they can check to see if you're on the right track and that you are using the strategies that we have shown you this week. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to one of your teachers. Have a great day.